Okay, so today you've been issued with your latest assignment. EQ 517 tasks 1A and 1B. This assignment looks at the principles of feeding and watering horses. The assignment is split into two parts, a practical element and a theoretical element. Okay, you'll work individually for both parts of the assignment. For the practical element, the only grade you can receive is a pass or a fail, and for the written part of the assignment you could receive a pass, a merit or a distinction. Okay, let's have a quick look then at the assignment brief. Now the key thing is to make sure that you read the assignment brief properly and that you understand what is required of you to work towards distinction level. Okay, so the assignment is asking you to identify different feeds, outline why they might be fed, and discuss how the feed is fed and prepared, and the effects of the different qualities of feed that can be provided. Okay, so there is a non-exhaustive list here of the types of feed that we're looking at, the samples that could be included. You can choose 5 feeds from this list or any others. Okay, so like I said, this is non-exhaustive. If there are others that you'd like to discuss, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, look at the marking criteria. So to get a distinction, you need to be able to hit all of the points for a pass, for a merit, and the distinction box. Okay, so you're going to be able to identify the different feeds, give 5 examples, describe them. You're then going to be able to state why the feed might be used, how the feed is prepared, and talk about that quality issue that we just touched on. To get a distinction, you're going to do that, but you're going to give a detailed statement as to why the feed may be used. So does a certain ingredient or does a certain type of feed provide something specific for a horse? And if so, why? Okay, so they're looking for detail from you. Feed preparation and how the feed will be presented. So how is the food prepared in the first place? How is it created? How is it either given to us, or what special things do we need to do before it's palatable for the horse? Okay, and how is it presented to the horse? Is it fed as a standalone feed, or is it fed as in conjunction with other ingredients? Okay, and then a detailed review of the sample quality. Okay, so how did you come to the conclusion about whether your sample was a good one or a bad one? What are the points that we're looking for to determine that? And what are the effects of feeding a poor quality feed to our horses? Okay, so just have a good look. Make sure that you're absolutely sure what the assignment is looking for. Like I said, this is a written part of the assignment. If you achieve this written part of the assignment and put some hard work into it at distinction level, it will prepare you really well for the practical element. Okay, so the practical element is an individual element, and you will be asked to identify from a feed chart different types of feed. Okay, so we will point at a ration on a feed chart and you'll tell us what it is. We will ask you to allocate and weigh feed from that chart for individual horses. So you'll need to bear in mind the different types of horse, his body condition and the work that he's doing. Okay, you'll have to mix ration, you'll have to weigh hay and haylage for different types of horses. Okay, and show us that you can do that. You'll have to deliver feed to both an allocated stable and grazing horse, and you'll need to observe all of your health and safety rules while you're doing that. And tell us, how would you report any changes in feeding and drinking behaviour? And think why that might be important, you know, why we might need to know that. Okay, all of the documents you need to complete this assignment are on Moodle. As well as your assignment brief. There are some links here to some external websites that might be able to help you. Obviously there are loads of websites out there, okay, so just cross-reference everything you do, provide references where necessary, and try to avoid websites like Wikipedia. Okay, so get stuck in, guys. Give me a shout if you get stuck. Best of luck.